Hey guys, what is up? It is your girl Mandy here from Louis and Bougie. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to pop on here to share a really fun and exciting unboxing video with you all today. I know you guys love your good unboxings, but also I wanted to give you guys an honest review as well of another Louis Vuitton shoe product, just because we are unboxing another pair of Louis Vuitton shoes today. So I did want to give you guys kind of some information that you can play around with, in my honest opinion and review. So if you're interested in seeing all of that, then please stay tuned. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the new pair of shoes I got, and then we'll talk about a review of a pair of shoes that I have that I am planning on selling and why I'm planning on doing that. So let's hop right in. The gorgeous Louis Vuitton shoebox. As you can tell, I already untied the ribbon because I actually have already worn these new shoes. I've only worn them once so far, but I definitely plan on wearing them a whole bunch, especially in the summer and fall season. So I am so excited. Of course, it comes with the two little shoe dust bags. And we are going to open her up to reveal the gorgeous new sandals, or slide sandals, I should say. And these are called the Lock It Mule slides, and they currently retail at Louis Vuitton for $980. They are so gorgeous, guys. So I absolutely love everything about this shoe, to be honest with you. It's got this nice black kind of leathery buttery sole here, and then you have the gorgeous classic brown monogram canvas here right on the top of the foot, and then we have the gorgeous classic gold Louis Vuitton like monogram buckle, which I absolutely love the look of this. I just feel like it is so classic, so timeless, chic. It's gonna go with everything. You guys know this will go really well with my Louis Vuitton collection, considering a majority of my collection has some sort of monogram print on it, and even the Damier Ebene print I feel like will go really well with this, just because it's brown as well. So I just absolutely love the timeless look of this, how neutral it is. It's gonna go so well with my wardrobe, and these are so incredibly comfortable. I have tried them on in the store, walked around, everything like that, but also wore them for an entire 8-hour shift at work, and I was on my feet for a lot of my shift, and these felt so good on my feet. So I highly recommend these ones. Even the lady at the store was like, I have these, I'm obsessed with them, I wear them all the time. So these are definitely a worthwhile investment. I'll show you the other one too, just so you guys can see the full pair in front of you, get the full effect. But I'm already obsessed with these. Can't wait to wear them. I'm already trying to plan out different outfits and things that will go well with these, so I can have every excuse to be able to wear them. And like I mentioned, the sole is very soft and buttery and almost squishy and comfortable, which we love. But not only that, this part here, the actual sole itself, is a rubber-based sole. So you won't necessarily have to worry about like wear and tear on this particular part. Now this is gonna come in handy because I'm going to tell you guys about the other shoe I got from Louis Vuitton, and it did wear on the sole. So I am going to tell you guys a little bit about that, but I specifically picked out this exact one because it is a rubber sole versus a leather sole. So it's definitely a lot more durable. It should be able to kind of withstand the test of time and everything like that. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. So I just wanted to show you guys the gorgeous shoe so you can get a better idea of what that looks like. All right, so with that being said, we love these. We're keeping them. Things are good, and I made sure I asked like 5 times. I was like, these soles are not going to do the same thing as the other shoe that I am going to show you and tell you more about for my honest review. But this is the unboxing reveal of the new Louis Vuitton sandal slides, because I've always wanted to own a pair of Louis Vuitton sandals. So these are the perfect ones. All right, now for the honest review, guys. So you probably remember that I bought the Revival Flat Mules not too long ago in the black leather, and it has like the leather imprinted monogram print. So I'm going to show you guys. These are what they look like right now. And it's probably hard to tell with the lighting in the camera, but you can kind of see there the wear and tear and the peeling on this toe sole kind of area. So this one's not as bad as the other one, but the other one does have more peeling right there. So these are a leather fully based shoe. So even this sole part here is considered to be leather and not rubber, whereas this part right here is considered to be rubber on the other shoe. And I can automatically tell the difference just by feeling it. This one's a lot harder and more durable of a material, whereas this one is a lot softer in terms of that. So it's all in personal preference, and I was not actually made aware of this because I've never owned a pair of leather shoes with a leather sole before. Like, I have leather shoes, but they don't have like a leather sole. So I've never really run into this issue where it's had like the peeling right on the sole part of the shoe. But apparently this is a known thing when you are buying leather shoes. So make sure, do your research, check into it, everything like that, because I was not aware of this when I was buying them, and obviously now I was a little bit sad when I started to see the sole peeling, and I've only worn these shoes literally 4 or 5 times, and I've owned them for a little over a year, so they're still basically brand new shoes. The only thing that is like considered wear on them would be just like this little tip part, like I was mentioning, that has a little bit of the leather peeling. And apparently, and I wasn't even hard or rough on these shoes. If you guys know me, I'm very good about keeping my shoes in the dust bags when I'm not wearing them. I'm very meticulous with how I take care of them and everything, so I was very disappointed when I saw this happening. So as you can see here, like, there is the wear and tear right there on the tips of the shoe. It's like kind of hard to tell. Oh, you can kind of see it more at that angle, but like seeing like a little bit of that happening. Now, of course, you could probably go to a cobbler and get it like, you know, refurbished or whatever, and have the bottom or the sole be like a rubber now, but that's like a last resort for me, to be honest. Like, I personally wouldn't want to alter the shoe in case, you know, you do want to resell the item in the future or anything like that, because then you probably wouldn't be able to do that or like get your money back or anything like that. If you were to try to resell it, if you're altering the shoe and its original design, then I don't believe you'd be able to resell it. So with that being said, you know, because of this wear and tear, and it's just something that bothers me personally. I'm sure a lot of other people really wouldn't care or even notice the difference, but for me, like, if I'm spending, you know, the amount of money you're spending and investing into a Louis Vuitton shoe, like, you want to make sure it's in the best possible condition for as long as possible. At least from my experience when I've had other shoes like Valentino's, you know, Chanel shoes, Gucci shoes, I've never run into this issue. But I also didn't have a shoe with a leather sole. Like, none of those shoes have leather soles. So they are a bit more durable in nature, so they're able to kind of withstand a little bit better. Whereas something like this, you know, you do have to be a little bit more mindful and careful with, because again, it is a leather sole shoe, which I did not know at the time when I was buying it, and I wish I did know, but they didn't really say anything about that when I was buying them. So just being careful, doing your research, and really knowing what the shoes are made of ahead of time is so crucially important, because then you can avoid from having this surprise happen and not being aware that this is something that can happen. So I've learned my lesson. I will no longer be buying any leather sole shoes from now on. I will be asking any and all luxury shoe places or any kind of shoe place if it is a leather sole, because I will not be buying them. Because I definitely don't want anything like this happening to a pair of shoes, you know, that's supposed to be a forever shoe in your collection. So with that being said, it's not a huge major wear and tear, but definitely a deterrent for me. So that's why I decided to go with something different, something more durable, something that will withstand the test of time, be a little bit more hardy. You can already kind of tell side by side that this looks a bit more sturdy and hardy in terms of like the way it's built and everything. So I am really excited to keep wearing these and just doing what I gotta do, living my best life, wearing these shoes and not having a problem with them. So I'm looking forward to being able to be a little bit more carefree and just kind of do my thing with it. Even here, I'm looking at like the tip of my new one, and there's like a little bit of a scuff right at the tip, but it's nothing like super, super major. And also you could probably touch that up because again, it is a rubber sole versus leather. So you could probably just like touch it up with like some paint or whatever the cobbler uses to kind of touch it up if you want. So, you know, that's certainly something possible, but also it's way less noticeable than something like this where the fabric is literally, or the leather is literally popping up. But with that being said, I am planning on actually selling these. So if you guys are interested in getting these mules in the black leather, I will be selling them. They now retail for $910 brand new, and it will easily be over $1,000 with tax. I'm planning on selling these guys for like between $600 and $700. $600 would be the lowest I would sell these at, and it is tax free because I'm just selling it at a flat rate. So definitely feel free to DM me on Instagram if you guys are interested in purchasing these from me, or even feel free to leave me a comment on this video too. But definitely feel free to contact me, and then we can kind of go from there because I am planning on getting rid of these and replacing it with the new ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. You learned from my trial and error, so to speak, and you learned some more information about luxury shoes because I definitely did not know this ahead of time. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day or night whenever you're watching this. And also whoever buys these shoes will also get the 2 dust bags as well. Like I said, only worn them 4 or 5 times. They are a little over a year old, so barely even worn and still in pretty good condition with the exception of the tips of the toes. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!